Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Champion Mega Party. We are so excited to have you with us tonight. I'm really excited because we every week we have a recipe or just kind of like a demonstration of our products and stuff. So tonight, Loretta is actually with us, and she is going to be doing a caprese zoodle salad. So I'm super excited to see that. She's going to be using our spiralizer product, and I can't wait for you to see that because that is definitely something that saves you a ton of money because it is highway robbery what they charge you at the store for zoodles. It's insane. All right. Especially compared to the price of an actual zucchini, even when in the off season. It's crazy. So, I mean, they make whole cookbooks around spiralizing things. So, I'm super excited for her to share that with you tonight. And we have Pam and Jenny here, and they're going to be talking to us about some of our premium products as well as some of the sales stuff we have going on. But to get things started, you have me, and I'm Ellen, and I've been in Tupperware about 16 years. And and 16 years ago when I started for the money, right? And you would think that that was a common theme with people to start for the money, but actually a lot of people start for a discount because they just love the products or they just kind of have some memories around the products, right? They feel that nostalgia pull to the products. But for me, my family was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place financially, and we really needed the money. And I had two small children, and I wanted to be able to just kind of work around them and still be able to contribute to the household financially. And so that's what I did is I went for this. And all those years ago, it was 2007. So I don't know if you remember too much about 2007. But the economy is kind of weird and unemployment was weird and food costs were really high. So Tupperware just made sense because it saves people so much money in the kitchen, on their food budget and all of that kind of stuff. And so it just made sense for me to try a company like Tupperware. And I mean, who doesn't know of Tupperware, right? So that name recognition definitely opened a lot of doors for me in this business. And I was in direct sales before Tupperware, and it did not have the name recognition, and it wasn't quite as easy to get through those doors. So it's kind of fun to be with a company that is so well known. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Champion Consultants, make sure you're sharing this, share it into your party, share it into your VIP group, share it all over the place, right? Because it'll help your customers remember that you sell Tupperware, right? And it'll just help also educate some of your customers if they've already purchased some of these products on different ways to use them, and also expose them to some new products in case there's something new that they might be looking for their kitchen. All right, everybody. So we are going to go straight over to Pam Clift, and she is going to talk to us a little bit about some of our premium products.
Hi, everybody. I am Pam, and I just want to tell you that I am so glad you're here with us this evening. We are Champion Enterprises, and I want to tell you that one of the things I love most about our product line is our premium lines. And so why do we call them premium lines? Because they're our favorites, all right? And I love microwave cooking in the summertime because it saves me money. When you run your oven for $100, you're going to have over $100 on your bill. Now, it takes a while to run an oven for $100 for a lot of reasons, but if you run your microwave for $100, it costs you less than $7. And so it really makes a lot of sense to use your microwave more often than your oven when you can. And I will also tell you, when you use your oven in the summertime, you heat up your kitchen and then the air conditioner has to come on. And so now you're costing you more for the family budget. So you might pay for our premium products up front, but they're going to save you money when you use them properly. This is my product that I'm going to talk about tonight. However, we have a lot of premium cool products, so stay tuned and watch every week so you can hear about another premium product. The Stack Cooker is absolutely a divine product. Now, it is this gorgeous set, and I will tell you what I love so much about it is it is made out of Tuppertherm, which is a product we created and designed, has no BPA, it will not stain, it looks like glass. In fact, it's extremely durable. You can use this little one for chip dips and things like that. You can use it for a 3-bean salad. You can use it for so many things. And whether you want to put it in the refrigerator and keep it chilled, or if you want to keep it in the microwave, I've even used this for a cake cover, cake dough with my 3-quart, not this little colander. This is actually a steamer. And so when you put it together with a colander like this, you can use it as a steamer. And you can use either one of the bases to do that. You can use the 1 3/4 or the 3-quart base. And look at that, becomes the perfect steamer in your microwave. I also use this steaming corn on the cob, steaming your red skin potatoes, steaming your broccoli, anything like that that you want to steam up, you're gonna love inside of here. The other thing I will tell you I do is I often make a cake. And when I make my cake, I will use the 3-quart to make the cake. Look at all these beautiful containers. I use the 3-quart to make the cake, and you use it like this. You put the colander in there and you go ahead and make your cake right there. And when the cake comes out, you're going to put the dome over top and pop it like this. And then, of course, that little guy sits still in the center because the cake's all around it. Then you pull the cone out and you've got now a cake taker. Wash this little guy up and put him back down on top after you frost it, and you've got a cake stand cake taker. All right. Now, what's practical about that is the fact that I'm still using the same container, especially if you're doing like a small home issue and you want to be able to use one container for lots of different things. This is your set, because this can make your chili. You can use this all the time when you are having a lot of leftovers from soups and so forth. Store it in a big container. If you want to downsize, you go down to 1 3/4 container. These are made as workhorses in your microwave. No matter what you're cooking and making, this is perfect for the microwave. And the dome cover that fits the 1 3/4 and the 3/4. And if you want to stack them all together, look at this. This is why they call it the stack cooker, because you can put something in the bottom, like maybe corn, or you might want to put green beans on the bottom with green bean almondine in the bottom. In the center, you might want to put, one of my favorite things to do is here is chicken cordon bleu. And you go ahead and take that chicken cordon bleu, pound the chicken really hard, put the piece of ham on there, put a piece of Swiss cheese on there, roll it up. I don't use toothpicks, I use spaghetti noodles, uncooked spaghetti noodles, and go ahead and put that through there to go ahead and put it together. Then I put them all the way around in a circle, because the circle is the favorite shape of the microwave. And the circle is so it cooks in 1 inch and down 1 inch and one up 1 inch. And so you always have even cooking in the microwave when you go in the circle shape. Even if you put something in the center, because it's not connected as one piece, it's going to get around there and cook evenly for you. Now, the next thing I do with that chicken cordon bleu, I go ahead and roll those in a little bit of mayonnaise and then roll them in Italian breadcrumbs with paprika in there. And that causes it to brown up beautifully in the microwave. And then on the top, I like to do either a pick a fruit crumble, which is a really easy recipe you can ask your consultant for, to make a little, or another vegetable. So if you want to do maybe stuffed mushrooms, or if you want to do, just some beautiful asparagus on top of there, all of that works. Now, this is so practical and so easy to use all the time. They call it the stack cooker, but I'll tell you, be honest with you, I use it constantly, and it's not always a stack meal. But the colander becomes a really nice little drainer if you're doing red meats. And so if you're doing something like stuffed peppers or mini meatloaves inside of here, you want to use that colander so all those fats drain off of there. And you don't want to feed those to your family, of course. And so you can get rid of them. Isn't it funny, when we want it, we call it raw chicken. And when we don't want it, we call it fats, right? Because chicken has fat too, or guys. But if you are doing a dish in here like the stuffing, you can let that broth of the chicken go right down inside of your stuffing by using the colander and not using this piece at all, and let that broth go into your chicken stuffing. Yum, 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 right? And I'll also tell you that you don't always need a cover on everything you make in the microwave. Sometimes I use the cover, sometimes I don't use the cover. But I will share with you a really fun recipe to make that you're gonna love. Is gonna use this little guy. And I use a great big head of cauliflower. Cauliflower is so popular right now. And I like to steam my cauliflower in the microwave. And I take the 3/4 and I take a cauliflower head, take the bottom of it off and core it just a little bit so it's not a big piece of core down there. So all the green leaves off, and then you stab it on the bottom with a knife. Now I like to use my Tupperware knife. In fact, I have lots of them in here. Let me grab one and I'll show you why I like to use this little knife, because it's the perfect size for stabbing down inside of that core. Oh, by the way, you can take out your impressions here. Okay. I love these little paring knives from Tupperware. They come with their little sleeves, so they're easy to keep. And when I reach in the drawer, I don't worry about cutting myself because all my knives have the sleeves on them. When I core that, I'm going to take that and set it right down on top of here. And then I'm going to cover it with my 3/4, and I'm going to put it in the microwave. Now, I will tell you, Usually 15 minutes is perfect, but it depends on your cauliflower. And all I've done with this is taken the lids off, the cores off, and of course rinsed it off. When I rinsed it off, that moisture that was on there, I didn't dry it off. I just set it down. That steams the whole thing. And so it's divine. Now, when you take that off of there, you take one of our little bowls and go ahead and mix it with mayonnaise and a little bit of sour cream, mix that up together, add some mustard in there for seasoning, and that makes a frosting for this. I frost that cauliflower with that as soon as it's done steaming. And then I take cheddar cheese that I grated up or Parmesan cheese. What's your favorite cheese? And I go ahead and sprinkle that on top of there. So I frost it, sprinkle the cheese on, take a little paprika, and smoked paprika is my favorite. Sprinkle a little bit and then put the dome on top of that and let that melt down inside that cauliflower. So good. So you can slice that cauliflower and serve it. You'll love it. Your family will love it too. Healthy and yummy. Now, also, I will tell you, before you put all that frosting in there and the cheese on there, that's a great way to steam your cauliflower. If you want to make cauliflower mash or something like that, you can start from that recipe and just stop there and then take it and cube it and you're ready to go for a cauliflower mash. I love this product and you will too. And our hosts get one of our premium products for half price. And so be a host with us. Tell your Tupperware rep right now, hey, I'll go ahead and schedule up to be a host because you can get 1, 2, or free according to your volume sales from your party of our premium products for half price. How many people love 50% off? I get so excited. 50% off. I have found myself buying things I did not need for that price. But you know what? You'll love these and you do need them. They're going to stretch your budget and they're going to make your family eat healthier. When you cook in the microwave, you have 50% more nutritional fats come out of your food, more nutrition come out of your food, because the quicker you cook and so forth of your food, the more nutritional value you have. We always know that when you cook on top of the stove, and we have gorgeous cookware, but your vitamins and minerals sometimes go up in the air from cooking on top of the stove with the steam, and cooking in the microwave quicker, healthier. All right, guys, and thank you so much. We're turning it right over to Loretta.
Hey, oh my goodness, I love summertime. Thank you, Pam. Love all those ideas, especially that cauliflower in the stack cooker. I'm going to share with you zoodle caprese. Okay, I've said it before. Summertime is tougher time, and we have fresh vegetables in the garden. I've got fresh basil here. You might have tomatoes in your garden. You might have zucchinis growing in your garden, and I want to eat them all, but I don't want to sit in front of a stove top or even turn on the microwave. I just really want to quickly eat something. And so we've got amazing product for you called our Master System. All right, the Master System is going to help you with all your vegetables and your chopping and your grating and even grinding meat. So we have the base. You can't do anything without the base. This is the master base. And once you have the master base, okay, you can add on our different attachments. We have 3 different attachments. One of them is our grater shredder. All right, so it comes with the shredder cones in there. You are going to take your base, you're going to suction it onto your table. You're going to add the accessory you want, and it also has additional cones like slicers and ice shavers and graters. We also have our meat grinder. You want to make some delicious fresh hamburgers. You want to make sausage. You want to make chicken patties. I'm telling you, I can't make chicken patties fast enough, so I don't tell them till I'm done, okay? Because they are so good and so fresh. This is a real meat grinder, okay? It's got the grinding blades. It even has the funnel in there if you're doing, you have your thick and your thin grinding blades there, okay? You have your funnel there for making your sausage links. And so you can control what you're eating. You don't know what's in those prepackaged ground up things, okay? We won't go there, but anyway. They've got your meat grinder attachment, but today I'm going to focus on the spiralizer. All those beautiful vegetables, zucchinis, potatoes, butternut squash, okay? So I take it and I slide the attachment on that I want. I'm gonna make sure I have a flat surface to suction it onto, okay? And I'm going to turn this until it locks in place, all right? There's a little lock there, and you'll know when it's locked, okay? Because it's not moving, it is not moving. Now the spiralizer has the rod, okay, that you're going to slide into the spiralizer holder. And then you've got 3 different blades. Yeah, not just one, okay? So today I'm going to use the thin spiralizer. On the side here has the little pattern, so I know how thick those needles are going to be. All right. I believe the one in the catalog's got 3 different colors, so you'll know which one you're grabbing, but I have the other one. This one's a little wider blade. I use this one for my butternut squash noodles, okay? And then this one's just a wide one. So it's about this wide. And I love doing tornado potatoes. I take a little, what's that called? That little stick, the skewer, a wooden skewer, and I'll put it right inside this little tip right here. And I'll spiralize my potato. It's gonna wrap around the skewer. And then I'm gonna put it across our lasagna pan that we have, Ultra Pro from Tupperware, and I'm gonna bake them for about 20 minutes. You add olive oil to that and seasoning, whatever seasoning you're in the mood for. I'm telling you, you and the kids aren't gonna stop eating that. So let's get on with these zoodles here. So here is your spiralizer zoodle blade. I'm going to, your little feet right there, I'm gonna snap it in place, okay? I'm gonna take the rod, and then I'm gonna take my beautiful fresh zucchini that's been in my Fridge Smart. I'm telling you, you need to invest in your Fridge Smarts. If you don't have them yet, you need to talk to your Tupperware girlfriend, all right, and connect with them and get your Fridge Smarts for all your vegetables this summer and winter and fall and spring. So don't do what I've done in the past, okay? When you're spiralizing, okay, when it's normal just to clip off the ends, right? You just chop those little ends off. Don't do that with the spiralizer, okay? Because you need those ends for it to attach to, okay? So I'm just gonna cut this in half because it will fit inside the spiralizer like that. I'm going to take the bottom part here, and there's a little center. I'm gonna try to center it as much as I can. Okay, no biggie, all right? And I'm going to add the rod, and there's these little blades at the end there. I don't know if you see those blades right there. All right, when I push the rod in there, I'm gonna push as tight as I can, and there's a little knob on the top here, and I'm gonna lock it in place, get us locked in, okay? And I'm using these beautiful knives from Tupperware. I'm going to use our 12 cup Basketball Junior, all right? So I don't need a really big bowl for this, and what I love about it, it fits perfectly underneath the spiralizer or the Great Master when I'm grating my cheeses, all right? So I'm gonna take, and guys, this is so much fun. Well, I should angle this so you can see it better in the camera there. I'm just gonna turn it that way so you can see those little spirals coming out, okay? Now, I like to cut these zoodles because it's hard to eat when they're really long and stringy. And I want to thank Tupperware because I've been doing this for 28 years. I've been doing this since my kids were born, through elementary school, college, all the activities, sports, and all that stuff. And now I get to take care of my mommy because I have a flexible schedule. I can control my schedule. I'm not running around in spirals. Okay, sorry. Mom doesn't like those long noodles because it's hard for her to eat. So I will do one swirl, and I will cut them with our beautiful shears from Tupperware. Oh my goodness, guys, these shears are right next to my sink. I'm using them all the time for everything, okay? And so I could do a couple twirls, but I'll do one long one so you can see. You can check out these zoodles. Look at this, guys. I can make a jump rope, I think. Look at this, all right? It's so much fun. And the kids love it. It's just different. It's healthier. You want to do a pasta sauce with this. You want to do a cheese sauce with this. You can do whatever you need to do. You can eat it raw. Oh, this is what happens when you get to the end. You think you broke it, but you didn't. What is happening is that the spiralizer releases the rod, and now I can take that little end piece and just put it in my contact. All right. So there you have it. You have your beautiful zoodles. Okay. And you can use them. And like Ellen mentioned, I don't know what the price of those pre-spiralized packages at the grocery store. They charge you. That's insane. All right, insane. Zoodle your own. Okay. So I've got the zoodles beautifully there. So what I did was I already had them prepared. And by the way, this is our beautiful, clearly elegant bowl. Clearly a must-have in your kitchen. Okay, I know. I'm just having too much fun here. All right. Oh, by the way, really easy to clean. Just pop these blades right here. Please do not put your fingers in there. Those are sharp, 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 sharp blades inside of there. I actually use a little brush to brush off the blades. Okay. And by the way, a little tip for you too. I like to use smaller zucchinis because they don't have a lot of seeds in front of them. Okay. So I marinated this for about 15 minutes with olive oil, salt, and pepper. So now I'm going to add my beautiful, tomatoes. And these are just cherry tomatoes. I love to improvise, guys. If you don't have cherry tomatoes, you don't have grape tomatoes, grab yourself a tomato, okay, and dice it up. It's okay, all right? Don't have to have cherry or grape tomato, all right? It also calls for little pearl mozzarella, okay? I didn't have pearl mozzarella, and by the way, they're more expensive to buy these little tiny pearls. I buy the big ones from Costco, okay? And I just chop them up. So go ahead and improvise, all right? No one says you can't improvise. I'm gonna add the mozzarella to this, okay? So we got some beautiful mozzarella, and that's what a caprese salad is. It is mozzarella with tomatoes, and let's not forget the balsamic vinegar in our beautiful tilt and stir containers. You can make your own dressings. And what's nice is if your hands are busy or whatever, and you can't take the top off, these just tilt and serve, all right? So I'm gonna swirl, and yes, you can measure, but I'm Italian and I'm not measuring. So I've got some balsamic vinegar on there, all right? Oh, then I'm gonna take, otherwise this is our beautiful, clearly elegant tumbler. Love it for my beautiful basil that comes from the garden. I love to top and garnish my salad with some beautiful basil. And so I'll just take a couple leaves and I will roll them, okay? Roll them up really quickly. And like I said, these shears are gonna come in handy. And I'm just gonna clip them and I'm gonna make these cute little ribbons. There's a French word for this and I cannot remember what it is, okay? So if you're a chef and you know all the little buzzwords, maybe you could tell me what it is. But I'm gonna make these cute little basil ribbons, okay? On top, that's gonna be my garnish, okay? You can add a little more salt and pepper if you'd like. I love using my pink salt. This is our little dry storage container. Pink salt's just a little more healthier. Again, Mama's got a little high blood pressure, so that's gonna help with the blood pressure there, using your pink salt. You wanna add a little more pepper, you can. You wanna add some red crushed pepper, you can do that too, okay? But honestly, this is our beautiful caprese zoodle salad, all done, ready to go. I didn't have to turn on the oven or the microwave, and I'm gonna have a fresh salad. So you can also add some great chicken to this too. If you wanna chop up some chicken and add that to it too. All right, guys, enjoy your summertime with Tupperware. Who's next?
Hey, everybody. So I think my favorite thing that she said through that whole thing, although it looked delicious, and my favorite thing to do would be to help her eat it, was zoodle your own. I really think that should be a slogan for something because that was just great. When you're done zoodling, okay, we have a sales flyer every month. My name's Jenny, and I've been in Tupperware for 10 years. And one of my favorite things every month is to see what comes out new in the sales flyer, because who doesn't like a sale, right? So this month's sales flyer is full of things to help you save on waste and help you get in and out of the kitchen faster, help those kids that have just graduated or those people that are just getting a new apartment, people that work full-time and don't have a lot of time, help them cook great healthy meals faster. And we have things that'll make serving them and maybe eating outside for a little bit even more beautiful than it already is if the day is beautiful outside. So I want you to make sure that you've gotten with your champion consultant or whoever's party that you're in right now. Make sure you have that link to go shop. And when you get on the website, click current specials, because that's where the sales flyer is. Or you can even ask for your own shopping link, maybe do your own party with your consultant, or help your host out and have a party. You get your own shopping link. You can go on, you can shop for yourself, your friends can shop. This month's sales flyer is full of things under $25, honestly. We have buy a certain product like this pitcher. You can buy this pitcher right here, this gallon pitcher, and you get the 4 tumblers free. There's a couple of those kind of things in there where you buy one thing and you get another set free. And there's even a purchase with purchase item in there that you need to go find. Okay, I'm not going to show you everything. I'm not going to tell you everything because you need to go look. It's just more fun. We all like to shop online, right? We just did all that with the Amazon Prime days and everything else. So jump on your Tupperware site for your party, get your own link, talk to your champion consultant, find out how all that works, and see what is in that sales flyer that you absolutely cannot live without, because I know it's all in there, okay? You want to start with this microwave set. check that out and see all the cool things that it's a breakfast maker, which is the most underrated name for a product I've ever seen in my entire life. This thing makes the most fantastic pancakes, French toast, brownies, cakes, yeah, right there in the microwave. And a pasta maker and a rice maker. So it's all necessary. And when you're talking about getting that link, especially if you're gonna get your own link, I'm gonna tell you about something else. Pam's gonna tell you about something else right now that happens when you have your own shopping link or you're hosting your own party.
All right, yes, host your party, be a host with the most, and you will get really cool gifts, okay? So first of all, you always get a little thing that's called a booking gift, just for saying, yes, I'm gonna do a host my own party link. This will come with your first order, so hey, fun, I love it. And you know what I love about it? It's just real practical size. It's microwave reheatable base, not the seal, but the base you can put in microwave, heat up that cheese dip. It's actually the exact same bowl that goes in the middle of our serving center. So if you already have our serving center, you'll love having a second bowl for the serving center. And so you can pull out the messy dip, put in a clean dip in the middle of a party, all right? This is our host line right now. Now, these products are sold in our full line catalog. So I talk you into really wanting this line. You could purchase it at full price, or you can be a host and get all of this for free this month. Now, a host with $500 in sales and two of her friends saying, that's pretty cool. I want my own shopping link too for my friends. I want to do this again next week or the week after or the week after. We do this every Tuesday night, all right? And so we love to make it easy for you to just jump in anytime and throw together a Tupperware party. Every Tuesday night, so you could actually have one of the cooking shows in your Tupperware party actually programmed into your Facebook group. I like this Crystal Wave because it has no BPA in it. It's made for the microwave. It's stain guarded, so I don't have spaghetti sauce stains in it. After I've done my spaghetti or my lasagna or my chili or my curry, I don't have anything like that to worry about. I really like this big one. These are really large and they're divided, so it makes it easy for me to put in leftover fried chicken, leftover red skin potatoes, leftover asparagus or broccoli or pork and beans, whatever it is, and I can seal it up, put it in the microwave, pull it out, rock the cap, and eat all of it at one time. So I have a really nice plan over meal, or if you want to completely just do this for Thanksgiving, do your turkey, do your dressing, do your mashed potatoes, and pop it in the freezer and pull it out another day and have a really nice meal. This will serve a lot of people too. This will serve easily 2 people. If you don't have a big eating husband, it might even go 3 or 4, all right? My husband is not a big eater, so I can always get by with that. I will share with you, in this set, you get 3 of this. You get a aqua one and 2 peach ones. Then you have these gorgeous, school bus yellow, but I like it, golden color. That is so practical. Now, this is going to be perfect for putting away chili, putting away your homemade potato soup, putting your homemade Italian wedding soup away. I really like these little guys because I can put them in the freezer, pull them out, put them in the microwave, and not worry about the product being damaged or breaking in any way. They're also airtight and liquid tight. So if I want to grab this and take it with me because I'm going over to, a friend's house or something like that, and I want her to try my new soup recipe, I can do that too. And when I get there, not worry about it leaking on the way over there, and also not worry about me messing up her microwave. Now, if you ever go to work with a leftover dish that you want to reheat, or a plate over dish, or meal prepping dish, and you take it to work, nobody cleans that microwave. It's really gross on the inside. So having a seal on there and the rocking cap, so all you have to do is rock it and heat it in the microwave. There's 2 big benefits. Nothing in that microwave falls into your food, but the other big benefit is this is made and so it steams your food instead of just zapping your food. Zapping your food can dry it out, make it hard. Steaming your food is like first time cooked food. All right, you're gonna like it a lot, right? The cooling handles make it easy, so you're never gonna burn your fingers pulling it out of the microwave because it's got those nice cool handles. And the big tab to open and close, look at that big tab. You're not fighting with it. These little guys, I love this color. It's kind of like a cranberry. And when you pull the seal off of here, you'll find these are also divided. And so these are perfect for you just to take to work. You can have room in here. I would put a salad here. I would put some fruit, lunch meats and cheeses in there. I'd be ready to go. And I have my salad on the go all the time. Now, obviously, you can use them for cold foods and hot foods. If you want to heat it up. The teeth on the bottom make it so it evens heat quicker and evenly. And believe it or not, those dividers in there actually cause it to heat evenly as well and heat more efficiently because you're having a little bit of gap in your food. And so the microwaves go in and around easier. And so therefore heat easier. You'll love this set, especially because it's free. And so go ahead and tell your Tupperware connection today that, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and schedule up for next week. We'd love to have you. And now back to Ellen.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, I couldn't find the button. Awesome. Oh my goodness. How great was all of this? I hope you took notes, right? When Loretta was talking and doing her recipe, how easy was that? I don't think it really is a recipe. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So thank you so much for joining us here tonight. And we hope to see you next week. Now, remember, Pam just talked about, if you saw a lot of things here tonight and you're thinking, man, my kitchen could really use a refresh, but it's not really in our budget right now. Let our host program work for you. Get some stuff free and half price to be able to supply your kitchen or just get the on-the-go products that you're looking for, or maybe to get one of our premium products that's going to save you so much time and energy in your kitchen. All right. And I have to mention, right? You could also be coming on next week as a consultant and sharing this right into your own VIP group and parties to be making the money, right? Instead of spending the money. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. I do it every week. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.